Okay, so this is actually the earliest of Sunday morning. It's from the late Saturday night time period, but 24 hours ago, I was still doing still doing a Twitch show, my fifth episode involving the building that I did here in town, and I noticed something. Here's my colored light; it has not moved, and there is the side of my table would have been lit up by that light, which strangely enough it's not coming through on the camera very well. But I had to pause the spot, and up here you'll notice on the wall, right there where the colored middle, not where my curtain is, but on the wall there. It's not exactly duplicate. I don't quite know why. I think it's the light. You'll notice that there's a little bit of an opening spot right there, where the chair is. And if I move my leg like this, if say my leg's back, say my leg is back like this, and I move it, my leg would move across, and you would see a shadow. You would also see a shadow move across the wall. Okay, now right there is where my chair opening would be. Let's try and set it a little bit better than as it would have been last night. Okay, still, you would notice that if my leg was sitting back and then I moved it, the shadow on the wall, the way the light is up on the wall, even if I move my chair a little bit, that shadow on the wall would not be blocked. It would only be blocked if my leg was sitting back like this behind my chair. That's pretty unnatural, by the way, for my leg to be sitting back like that and for me to move it. But even if I moved it, it would move. Look at where my shadow of my leg would move. It would move along the curtain, okay? It would move along the curtain. Both lights are in the exact same place they were in on the floor, and they haven't moved. And right here, we'd see my leg move. And the camera should be able to catch a shadow. Cameras can catch it better than human eyes. But it doesn't pause moving, it just moves. Okay, that's my leg, okay? It's not a lot dark either, as you can see. And at the angle where my other camera was, here's my leg. And again, my leg wouldn't be moving across the curtain shadow over there. Okay? It would not cause, I didn't move my chair in this shot, and my chair wouldn't block. You see how the colors on the wall are gone? That's because I moved my chair a little bit. But I didn't move my chair, and the shadow moves. If I move it way back, my leg is in a totally unnatural position right here. It's not even touching the floor. Unnatural and starting to hurt holding it like that. See, it's blocking the wall. But when I move it, and you see a shadow move across, a shadow of my leg, and it wouldn't block anything on the wall. It would certainly show up at the curtain, but it wouldn't block anything on the wall. And the chair hasn't moved. Okay? There's a reason why I'm showing you all this. I'm going to load this video, and then I'm going to load a clip of the shadow that moved along beside me towards the very end of my last night's Twitch video. I have done everything I could to try and reproduce it. I can't. And the moment I saw it, the hair stood up on the back of my arms and neck. The moment I saw that. Okay, so I'm filming again, and again, I'm making sure everything was exactly the way it was. So I turned my red light on, so I could still get a better, more proper light on the wall. So the light on the wall is based on where it is because of how my chair's turned, which is right about where it was turned at the time I did this. I'm trying to angle the chair based on what I see in the image, and it's just slightly. Now I'm trying to put my leg back. Now the red light is on, so you can see a little bit more light. Now I'm trying to put my leg back. I'm trying to make it look as if my leg is back, so I'm trying to go back. The biggest problem I'm having now is that I can't seem to get the replacement of the light on the wall the way I had it. It's not projecting onto the wall exactly the way it had been before, which is kind of odd. My chair is definitely not turned to that angle, that much of an angle to the back of the wall. But if I move my leg, like this. Check this. Now you can see my leg moving again. Move up on the wall up there. It's not moving over there because it doesn't project over there. And my leg would move just like this. And because the light's on the floor, it's running through my leg. You'll be able to see my leg up through my bed and up onto the carpet on the floor there. Okay. Let's take note again of the shadow. And where the shadow is running, it's running along the side of the damn table, which is not a thing to deal with it. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I get it's not the easiest thing in the world to deal with when you're having to put up with background noise. I get that. Tape recorder and as long as there's not too much massive background noise, you should be able to deal with it. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I get it's not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. Now, it's interesting. It's extremely dark. Totally, but too much. Look at up here where you see the reflection. Too much massive. When it moves, background noise. The reflection gets closed completely on the wall. To deal with it, it's not. It doesn't uncover. I get it's not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. If I were to move my leg, it would uncover. So there's something else that. So yeah, I can't reproduce this. My leg would have to be, my right leg would have to be in the most uncomfortable position possible in order to make that happen the way it did. And it was extremely dark. You couldn't see through the shadow. That was a problem as well, is that you can see through. You can see the bed covers and everything through the shadow. And I can't get the chair to open up that color light like I did before I turned my red light back on. And I don't know why, but I can't. But again, even at the angle I'm sitting, okay, there, I can get it a little bit. I pulled it back a little bit to get that to open up. But maybe my leg was sitting back here, okay, which it is now, and I move it. It moves out of the way, and it doesn't block that color light on the wall. Way back, and then move it again. And it doesn't pause when it moves. It doesn't like pause like this and then move. And you can still see through it in layers. You can see light through it in layers. You can't see that on that damn shadow. It's strange. Recorder and as long as there's not too much massive background noise, you should be able